This is how I went from anxious to secure in relationships. I was a very anxious person. I was very anxious in relationships, very needy, and I didn't have a good time. It was very hard for me. I'd be anxious to the point of not being able to eat, not being able to think, not really being able to concentrate at work. And then I would be so anxious that my relationships would fail because it would just be too much for my partner to deal with. And I'd end up causing a lot of fights, causing a lot of conflict because I needed so much validation from my partner. And also, like, it made me see things in not a good way when they probably weren't like that, or I made things a lot worse. Like, in my mind, I thought things were way worse. I couldn't enjoy the moment, but I thought, yeah, things were a lot worse in my mind than they actually were in reality. And that caused me to push people away because I had abandonment issues. And so instead of them abandoning me, I would abandon them or I'd push them away. And so, yes, they've abandoned me. And it was just a vicious cycle. And now I am definitely secure. I have a really great relationship, and we do come up against issues sometimes, but it's really healthy and we talk it through, but we don't talk too much. If you watch any of my other videos, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's definitely a lot healthier and I've become secure. Now, how does this happen? Well, self-concept. I talk about self-concept all the time. And basically, your self-concept is how you see yourself in the world. And before, when I was anxious, I saw myself not great. I thought I wasn't really lovable. I wasn't worthy. Everyone was going to abandon me. And so that created my reality in relationships. So basically, it was a lot of, self-worth. So at the start, I started doing affirmations. I love myself. I love myself. That changed everything quite quickly for me. And then I was scripting a lot. But yeah, a lot of subconscious reprogramming. I went to a hypnotherapist and I went to kinesiologists, and they helped me shift this deep subconscious programming that I had that meant that I was really anxious in relationships. And even getting into a relationship, I was still working through it, and it really helped because I started to see myself better. So it's important to see yourself as the best. It's as simple as that, is to really think highly of yourself. And if you're an anxious person, that is like the challenge. That is a big challenge. It wasn't easy for me. And it's still an ongoing process. I still have to continue to flip my thoughts to make sure I'm thinking positively about myself. And when you think positively about yourself, things come up and you can handle it better. You handle it better. Don't fall into a heap. You're not getting so much anxiety that you can't eat, which was like me. And yeah, things are a lot easier. So then it starts to get easier and flows a lot nicer, and you become a secure person. And then when you're within the relationship, you might have thoughts of like, oh, what if this doesn't work out? I've had thoughts like that, what if that happens? And in the past, it probably would have taken me into a spin and I would have manifested some kind of outburst. But now I'm very much like, well, that's fine. I'll be fine. Like, everything's good. Like, it'll be better next time. Like, it's actually amazing. It's actually so comforting. So if you feel like you're an anxious person and you need a lot of validation or reassurance within your relationship, you need to get that from yourself. You need to find a way to give it to yourself, and that there's so many ways you can do that. You need to find what works for you, and it might be multiple things. It won't just be one thing. One thing might work for a while, Like for me, meditation worked for a really long time. And then I wasn't into meditation like for a while either. And then other things worked for me, and it's been an ongoing process of discovery, of finding what really works, working with coaches and working with other practitioners like hypnotherapists, kinesiologists, uncovering where you need to really hone in on your subconscious thoughts and find out what is driving this anxiety, and slowly soothing that, and slowly you being the one to soothe yourself. You shouldn't need anyone else to soothe you. You shouldn't need a relationship or your partner to make you feel secure, because never gonna, I mean, they would never be able to say enough. You will find if you are anxious and you're insecure within your relationship, they could say everything you need to hear. They could buy you flowers every week, all of the things. And then there would be another step they need to, oh no, but they need to do more because, so they will never, never, never be able to do enough. You really have to get it from within yourself. And that will change everything for you. So if you need more information on this, please put a comment below. I can do another video on specifics of what I've done or what you can do to make yourself secure. And it changes everything. It makes life so much easier. And I just am so glad that I moved through this. Yeah, I wish I'd done it sooner. I wish I'd understood this sooner, but you're here now, so you can change it now. And that is a really good thing. So I'll leave it there. Put a comment down below. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.